Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and I am back with Ninglorel to find out what she needs from me now.
The time has arrived to do what we came here to do.
The Golden Host has done well in the first strike against the fortress, Pineclaw, but now the time has arrived to do what we came here to do. And what's that?
We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall.
We came here to release the dwarf Bori from his captivity, and we still have not done so. Now that we have fought beyond the walls of Dol Guldur, what can stop the Golden Host from doing what the Hidden Guard set out to do? We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall with a small force of elves and rescue Bori. Speak with me when you are ready to depart. Alright, let's go.
We will rescue Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
I love your confidence.
A small force of elves have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness, aiming to find and release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
Well, let's take care of this. Alright, what do I need to do? We have made it into the dungeons, Pineclaw, and now it is up to you to find and rescue Bori. We believe he is being held in a cell in the East Wing. We have managed to keep our infiltration silenced thus far, and some of the guards in the East Wing may be asleep on the job. Let them sleep, and rescue Bori. Alright, let some guards sleep, and undertake a rescue. Are we ready to go in? Yes, we are. As you can see here, there are some sleeping guards there. So with all the guards asleep and behind portcullises, I think we should have absolutely no trouble with this. Now, what's behind this door? Bori! By Durin's beard! Pineclaw, you have come for me at last. I did not dare to hope for rescue, but I cannot deny that I am pleased to see you. You need to make ready for your escape. Pick up some of these barrels of nightshade and bring them out to the hall. If any additional guards are on their way, the fumes from the nightshade should render them unconscious. Let me know when you have adequately prepared, my friend, and at that time we will make our escape. Alright, now unfortunately right now that means the guards have now waken up. Now unfortunately, I still don't know. Alright. Yeah. We got these guys here. Now the problem is we've got these crazy Uruks. And they keep me from getting the job done. Good grief. I've never understood why I've always had so much trouble with these guys. But usually during the first wave of these, I've managed to get myself killed. Alright, let me have a quick bite of bread. Good. Perfect. Let them pass by a moment. A 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, so let's give them a little sleeping potion. And we'll do the same thing for the next set. Now, unfortunately, there is a cooldown on here, so I'll have to wait another 40 seconds or so before taking care of that. Alright, good. Okay, so now they are asleep. So now we go... Oh, I can't go to the next one yet because there's another 23 seconds. And That means I'm going to have to wait for the next time they pass by. Ah, that's the thing about this one. There's a lot of waiting involved. And of course, you've got these crazy guys, these Uruks, who try to make it tough. And I've gotten, I think, some of the worst timing I've had with these Uruks. Oh! Okay, let's get this. Because if I don't... Because I wanted to get him right after the trolls go by. Where are those trolls? Now, if I knew where the trolls were... Oh, there they are. The trolls are going by right now. Good. Go through there. I want to get to them quickly. And now, I should have enough time after that to drop the barrel. Good. Within the range. That should take care of that. So now let's go and take care of the third barrel. And we've got another 40 seconds on that. Okay, those guys are now passing by. At least I'll get a good idea now how long, because I've never timed how long it takes between their going back and forth. And that may actually be useful information in the future. You would think that after all this time I would have bothered to count that. But I have completely forgotten that that is a good idea. Amazing! Right. Now, I am at the... Alright, it looks like they take 40 seconds on their patrol. 20 down and 20 back up. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go. So that is good to know for the future, because at least I might be able to time things a little bit better in the future. Okay, now that those things are up, alright, one more round of these guys. Then I can go and talk to Bori, because those trolls should be asleep by then. By now, alright. Well, where is... Where is the third one? Oh, there he is. And it's these archers that are real pain, because they're the ones I think that keep on killing them whenever they get killed in this thing. Because let's face it, the melee ones shouldn't be too tough, because they're all greenies. Which means... Oh, he has a telling mark on it. That's it. One of them puts the mark. One of the archers puts a mark on you. Plus 50% damage, and then the melee guy comes in and kills you. I guess now that does. So the melee ones might actually be the ones that kill you. I am ready to be free of this place. Let us leave these dungeons behind us. Stay close to me, for I do not know the way out, and the darkness holds great fear for me. I feared I would die in this place. Stay close. And he plods along. Now you say, why does he have to plod along? Well, there's actually a good reason for this, which we will see in a moment. Because usually, you know, when you have Sarah Oakhart or someone like that who walks around at a slow pace, you say, well, oh, my legs were numb. They're better now. Yeah, so now he can run. It's just that he needed to warm up his legs, which, after sitting in a dungeon all this time, isn't all that unusual. I hope you did well with the Nightshade barrels. I hope so too. Well, that's 2 of them down. These guys better be down. Oh, we're almost out of here. Yeah, except for this crazy sentinel here. Unfortunately, Hailstorm is this guy. Alright. Actually, what level is he? 65. Good. There used to be a bug where Bori will sometimes be too low of a level. I've seen him. He would be level 20 or something like that. And of course, in this fight, a level 20 Bori doesn't last very long. So it's a good thing that they fixed that. At least I assume they fixed it. It hasn't happened in a long time. So I'm going to assume that they eventually fix it. Alright! He is down. So let's take care of this. Oh my! What are you doing in there? Oh, you must be Bori. I thought we were here to rescue you. I am at your service, and your families, of course. I'll open this at once. Alright. We've run into some trouble without you, Pineclaw, but victory is ours this day. Let us leave this grim dungeon. Let us be free of these dungeons. I am ready to see the sun again, or as much of the sun as you could see beneath the trees of Mirkwood. Okay, and we are done with that. Yay!
Bori desired to thank you for his rescue.
After so much loss of life, we have at least accomplished what the Hidden Guard set out to do. The dwarf Bori is free of the dungeons of Dol Guldur. The only task that remains now is for the Golden Host to lay siege on the fortress for as long as it can, to provide the distraction Lord Celeborn desires. Bori is inside Nothgar, the central tower of Thongelhad. He desires to speak with you for his rescue. Thank you for his rescue. Yes, of course. Thank us. Let us go into here. Okay. And here we are inside the tower. And now I once tried doing a Minecraft build based on this tower, and well, let's just say that doing this tower at half scale in Minecraft is not a good idea. That's just some advice to you. I think double scale might be a nice suitable scale for. Of course, doing it at double scale will make it really, really a big build, which is why I did it at half scale. Oh well.
To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you.
Pineclaw, I cannot thank you enough. I thought I had seen the last of you in Zabagathol, deep in the depths of Moria. To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you. But it is not enough to be free, while still the enemy bears Ziegelberg because of my actions. We must recover the axe of Mithril before it can be used for some great evil. And we must see Gorthrul defeated. Alright, and guess I'll take the rune.
During my imprisonment, to pass the time, I recited to myself the old stories.
The old stories of childhood. Tales of Khazad-dûm mostly, and of the quest for the dragon on which our grandfathers adventured. Through the long hours of my captivity, I came to remember details from those stories that had long since forgotten. I remembered how Gandalf brought to Thorin Oakenshield the key to the map given to him by Thorin's father Thrain, who was then a captive in the dungeons of the Necromancer, in the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How came Gandalf to these dungeons? Why, Pineclaw, he must have found a secret way in. All right.
I remember too the stories of Mithrandir.
The dwarf may be onto something. I remember too the stories of Mithrandir, and though the plight of the dwarves was not one that concerned us in days past, I have heard the tale of which he speaks. More than that, a friend of ours played a part in it. Poor unfortunate Radir journeyed with Mithrandir to the long-ago quest of the dungeons of the Necromancer. He spoke, on a time, of the ways they trod together, and that there was a secret way to the foundations of the fortress seemed certain to me. We must find it, Pineclaw. It must be somewhere in the base of the rocky spire on which Dol Guldur stands, either in Gothburz or the Ashen Slades. And this is the reason I spoke of earlier as to why I think Radir chose to go to the south. He chose to go to the south because that's the direction where we could find the secret entrance. Which is why we will be heading to the south in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.